Yeah, this is a video for YouTube uh, that I wanted to upload. I was just thinking of something, and then I thought, wow, that's a really good idea. Um, this thing that people do. Um, I was just getting into bed when I thought I was thinking about movies and games and stuff, and I thought, you know, I like one of my favorite sort of movies of all time is The Matrix back in 99 when it came out. So it's I always liked the Matrix trilogy and so on. The first one the best, the other two, so so. But I was thinking about it and I thought, you know what? Maybe there's a way to actually continue the story and make another trilogy of it, because I thought, like by the end of the third movie, you kind of think, the thing is pretty much over. There's not much you can do with it. After that, I mean, Neo's dead, Trinity's dead, and Smith's been destroyed, and, you know, okay, well, what do you do then when that's it? You don't have your main character, like, what are you gonna do? But then, he sort of died cutting a truce with the machines, so that there wouldn't be a war between a man and machine. Um, and I thought, well, it's so simple to actually just continue it by kind of going like, the afterwards of that, which I thought would be like, okay, so the machines are in a sort of shaky truce with the sort of like the survivors of Zion, because they were about to get wiped out by the end of it. Uh, you know, and you know, uh, what happens is like basically there. This is sort of but what happens with that is um, there is the machines that wish to uphold, the truce with the humans, but then there is another, there's a split in the machine world where like some guys want to uphold the honor to this guy and Neo, and then there is other machines who just wants to keep the bad guys, the bad splinter section of the machines, um, who just want to not uphold it and just keep on living off the energy of humans, just things sort of continue to be, um, and then that's kind of like the setup point for the first movie of the new trilogy, which will be it's sort of what happened, like this splinter section of machines, you know and who want to keep on sucking, and uh, I got it up to that point, where I will, okay, what happens if this happens? Um, that's as far as I sort of developed the story. Um, but because it's at night and I'm about to go to bed, I wanted to somehow. I was actually gonna get up and write something about it, but then I thought I'll just shoot a video of this idea that I have, before I forget it, before I go to sleep, and then I wake up tomorrow. And I'm like, what was that? The idea that I had about, a cool idea I had. Oh fuck, I forgot. So yeah, I just wanted to sort of put it down somewhere. And after that, the sort of splinter section. I'm not sure exactly how I will handle the first movie, like, who would step in to be the leader, of the rest of humanity, who actually were about to get their asses whooped, by the machines at the end of our revolutions. But I wasn't sure how that would sort of I'm not sure how I would package that first movie. But then in the second movie, I was thinking that it is revealed that actually the machine city, where Neo travels to in Revolutions, is only one small part of the machine world. But turns out that there are many other machine cities scattered throughout the world, the planet, and that the machine city one, which is the one that Neo goes to, is only but one, and that there's actually a bigger one, out there. But that's you don't actually reveal that until the second movie of the trilogy. So you got the first movie that I will somehow make it work with a plot or something. Um, and then in the second movie, it is revealed. So in the first movie, it is revealed that there's a splinter. There's a split decision whether or not to have peace with the humans. And then in the second movie, it is revealed that there is more machines, or machine cities other than that one, and that these machine cities um, are about keeping up, are about keeping the old way of doing things. You know. And I was like, okay, well, that's that's a good plot twist. And then there will be a way of maybe somehow in the second movie, where you kind of uh, that some kind of a way is found. Okay, this is not, I'm not gonna like put it like this is not the actual plot of the movie, but I thought maybe a way of bringing Neo back would be to basically his consciousness is still alive in the matrix, and he comes back as a human machine hybrid, you know um, and he comes back to fight the good fight, um, and that the other machines, in order to counteract his powers, or his whatever, actually bring Smith back